Hey, Obey here, bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and I'm not even gonna open the game because I'm just gonna be doing the evaluation. And before I go on to the evaluation, I'm gonna be doing AKAI and NITTA for this time. Oh, but by the way, I am gonna be uploading all the Captain Tsubasa and all the other game playing videos every day, basically, and both Japanese and English. Right? So please do subscribe. Help me reach 10,000 by the end of this year because that's my goal I'm setting. I don't have any like prize or anything. I'm just setting a goal so that it gets me motivated to do it, right? So please do support, hit the like button, subscribe so that I could continue, get motivated, and enjoy the game together with you guys. All right? Thanks. Okay, let's go on. So I'm going to be going over AKAI and NITTA for this video, and then afterwards, in another video, I'll be doing the Dream Part characters, okay? But this time, I'm just going to be focusing on these two because it's going to be long. And before I go on to the evaluation, be careful with this new gacha. There's only step 1 and 2. There's no 3. There's no SSR guarantee. I don't know why they did this. It's way less attracting compared to having step 3. But still, you could do 20 pulls with just 70 dream balls. So it's like 30 dream balls off, which is okay, right? But be careful because these new characters only have 0.333% each, which is not something that comes out easily because as you saw my last several videos where I did aimed for Pierre, Casa Grande, Mexicano, I didn't get any, right? With 90 pulls, I didn't get any of these 0.333%. So be careful. And this time, not only they included AKAI and NITTA as pickup characters, but they also blended these existing Tsubasa, Misaki, Misugi, I forgot who, but several of them, which have the same percentage, 0.333, which is so, like an obstacle, So for those who also want those characters, that's okay. But for many people, I think, for those who are pulling this gacha, would definitely want these new characters more than the other ones, right? So I really hate, collab blending these to make it harder for us to get. It's really obvious that they're doing that on purpose so that it's harder and, they want us to gacha more, right? So I think that's lame, to be honest. But, it's happening, so we can't stop it from happening. So let's just be careful because, okay, I'll talk about this later at the end of the video. So please watch until the end. But these two characters are good as Dream Fest or Dream Collection characters. They're super strong. I'll tell you that much. But at the end of the video, I'll tell you my opinion why you have to be super careful whether or not to pull this gacha. Okay? But before I go to that, let me just go over these characters. So on the left is AKAI, on the right is NITTA. And since AKAI's passive is it boosts the skill power by 30% at max when his stamina is low. He doesn't have any special effect on the stats, so he only has the middle roll. But on the other hand, NITTA his passive is nationality linked Japanese, so he gets 15% boost at max when you're using all Japanese characters in the starting lineup or in the member 11 characters. It doesn't count the bench, so it has to be the playing characters. And so when that happens, it's on the right row. That's why he has 3 rows, whereas Akai only has 2. And Akai's stats, if you look at it, he's a defender, so it's more important to have a high defensive stats. So his defensive stats are all on the 9,000s. So it's really, he has a very high average. He could do mainly anything at a better than average level. So that's good, but he's not that edgy compared to all the characters that come out recently, because normally many of the characters that come out now have at least something on the 10,000s, right? Whereas he's a very average character. But because of his passive, he's gonna be super strong. But before I go on to the passive, let me talk about the team skill. His team skill is Japanese players 10% boost all parameter, or if you're skill type, you get 7%. So this is cool. This is, I think, a very easy to use skill because there's so many good Japanese characters. It's very easy. And for the first time ever, he finally gets an S rank aggressive interception skill. So this is really good. Even for those who already have other past AKAIs, you'll now be able to, if you get him, have all S rank skills, tackle, interception, and block. Yeah. And he also has, this is something good about AKAI. Whenever AKAI comes out, he always has everything. He always has everything. He has interception S as a main skill, and then on top he has shoulder block A. My pronunciation is bad. Sorry, I'm a bit drunk. It's Friday night. Let me go. And then he also has A rank tackle skill A, so that's good. He has everything already. Even for those who never had any AKAI in the past, you could already use him right there, right away. Yeah, that's the good part about AKAI. So about the passive, what will happen if this 30% is on this new AKAI? Is he gonna be how strong will he be? Is the question everyone has, I think. So I did a comparison between the past AKAI. In the middle, the red one is the event AKAI that came for as an first year anniversary at the shop. It wasn't a gacha, it was a shop character. But as a shop character, because his passive was pretty good, combination Aoi, if Aoi is around, he'll be a very good character as an event character. But this time I'm gonna be doing a comparison between Dream Collection AKAI because I think that's where we want to benchmark as an AKAI, new AKAI, right? So the Dream Collection AKAI on the left is very strong, but even stronger when he faces OMF or AM characters. He has the passive AM killer where all his parameter will be up by 20%. So that's on the right row. And so compared to this, he's a beast. Look at his defensive stats. He has 13,598 for tackle and above 10,000 for interception, and he almost has 10,000 for block. So he's a monster when he goes up against AM characters. And it looks like this new AKAI loses big time compared to the Dream Collection by just looking at this stats, right? But if you include the new AKAI's passive, what will happen is this. Sorry, it's in Japanese, but on the top, two figures on the top are interception. With the kanji is the new AKAI, 572, that's the new one. And on the bottom is the Dream Collection one, 440. Okay, what these 572 and 440 is, this is aggressive interception S when it's maxed out. But the new AKAI, since he gets 30% boost on top of this, it will become 572, the skill power. Okay? And on the right, you multiply this by AKAI's interception stats, which is 9,971 for the new one, and collection 10,517. But this 10,517 is when he's facing AM characters, so he's getting the passive too. But even with the passive for Dream Collection, look at what totals up to. It's 57,000 and above for new AKAI interception, and 46,000 for Dream Collection AKAI, which means this new AKAI exceeds the Collection AKAI by 11,000 almost. This is crazy. This guy is super strong in terms of interception. That's because this AKAI is edgy on interception. Do you think so? Let's look at block in the middle. So it's the same order. The top one is the new, and the bottom one is Dream Collection. The block skill I'm using is shoulder block S, which is 440 at max. So when you do 30% boost for the new AKAI, it'll be 572, same as the interception. But if you multiply these to the stats per each character, of course the Dream Collection is including the passive. Okay, 20% boost. Even after the boost for Dream Collection, look at the stats difference. 10,000. More than 10,000 difference. The new AKAI is better for block. Can you believe this? This guy is a monster. He beats Dream Collection AKAI, who's supposed to be super duper strong for both interception and block. You could already tell by this that this guy is a monster, right? And let's look at tackle. This Dream Collection AKAI is really dedicated to tackle. So for this, for the first time, he loses. This new AKAI loses to Dream Collection by like 6,000, 7,000. Yeah. So, but, even if you take that into account and, think of the entire stats. If you think of the entire stats, I think this AKAI is not bad at all, of course. Or I think he's like a fast or collection level. That's how strong this guy is. Of course, this passive is very, it's not like it'll always be activated. You have to lower the stamina level, and I don't know how low it has to be. But if you look at watched my past video where I did a verification for Hyuga, the national team Hyuga, 2018. He has the same passive, right? So, to get 30% boost for Hyuga, it was like he had to lower his stamina to like 200. Yeah. So this AKAI will have to do the same, but when he does the full power, he'll be able to probably use S rank skill, I think. Yeah, he will. Aggressive interception, it only takes 410. So he'll probably be able to get 30% boost. And as for sliding block, where you can get from the event AKAI, is only 355 stamina. And Dream Collection AKAI's tackle takes 470. Okay, so for this tackle, you won't be able to maybe do 30%. But he also has, from the very initial AKAI, another tackle, dangerous tackle, which only takes 400. So you can, if it's the same as Hyuga, I mean. And shoulder block S takes only 415. So you probably could get 30, or at least something very close to 30. Yeah. So you can now tell how strong this AKAI is, right? Let's move on to NITTA. Is he strong? So this is NITTA, the new NITTA on the right, and Dream Fest NITTA on the left as a comparison. How strong is he? You can tell already by looking at his stats. It's strong, right? His dribble in the middle, not taking into account the nationality link in the right. Just look at the middle row first. He already exceeds 10,000 for both dribble and shot. Which, but by just looking at this, you can tell he's as strong as Dreamfest NITTA, right? And if you have all the Japanese characters in the team, you get 15% on top of it, which will become the right row. 11,900 for dribble and 12,000 for shot. Okay, if you have 11 characters that's Japanese. That is crazy, dude. It exceeds the Dreamfest NITTA by far. And moreover, his tackle even exceeds 10,000 if you're using all Japanese characters. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. So, yes, of course, this Dreamfest NITTA also has passive called Insight Master, where he gets 15% boost if he's able to dodge opponent's move. But that, is really something it's really hard to count. And also, it doesn't affect the opponent goalkeeper. Even if you do like shot when the opponent does dribble and tackle and you read it, when it reaches the goalie, it doesn't have any effect, right? Additional effect. So in terms of shot, you could directly compare these two. And, this new NITTA exceeds Dreamfest NITTA by like 1,000 almost. So that's how strong. And this guy's team skill is super good too, like AKAI. The same thing, but it's just a toughness type version, right? And this guy has Hayabusa or Falcon Shot S as a main skill. Plus, as a sub skill, he has this volley S rank already. And he has Falcon Interception A, which is something probably most people would want, especially for those who are using Fest NITTA or Blue Team, right? Yeah, because there was never any Falcon Interception, except for the 1-year anniversary NITTA, which not many people probably pulled because that NITTA isn't that good except for this interception. Yeah, because he was only strong when at league mode, right? So this is how strong they are. You could probably tell by just looking at the stats. I don't think I need any explanation for this, right? Even if you can't collect or use like all Japanese characters and you could only collect like 5 or 6, I don't know how many, you'll still get some boost, right? And by just getting some, he'll probably exceed the Fest NITTA already. You don't even need 15 to exceed him. That's how strong his basic stats is. So yeah, this guy is a beast. But like I said in the beginning of the video, I'll say something in the end, my opinion about these characters. And my opinion is they look very strong compared to the current existing characters. But I have the feeling that these characters, or the past Pierre, the new Pierre, the red Pierre, or Casagrande, or Leo, these characters are all strong compared to the past ones. You know why? Because I think this will be the standard from the second year. Yeah, that's how it will be, I think. Because soon there will be the next Dream Collection, and at the end of August there will be the next Dream Fest, right? Do you think these collection characters, new characters, or fest characters will be lower than these guys? I don't think so. I don't think so. So my point is, these guys look very strong compared to the existing characters. And if you successfully get these right now, you'll be able to use them as a starting lineup for sure. They will be your ace character probably. They will. But these will be standards. That's my opinion. And when Dream Collection or Fest comes, everyone will want to pull that as well. And when you do that, these characters will be included in Dream Fest and Dream Collection for sure, like always, right? Then, when you're aiming for the new Dream Fest character, you'll probably one day pull these other characters together. And so my point of me saying this is, don't have to rush to get these characters. Don't force yourself. Don't think that you have to get this or else you won't be able to catch up with others. No, this is gonna be the standard. It's gonna be like this. All the characters that'll come ahead will be like this. That's my assumption, and I think I'm right for this. Yeah, so don't, I did a comparison to tell you guys how strong they are right now if you get them now. That's why my purpose always of doing evaluation is to show you any other benchmark to show you how strong they are. But I think my personal opinion is these will be standard, and you won't be able to gacha every time they release new characters. It's just insane, right? You'll just get tired of this game if you start doing that. So please save yourself, really determine, consider if you really think about whether you really need these characters, and then if you think you really need them, like for example you're using Japanese characters only, you have Aoi, you have Secret Misugi, you need one more that gives 10% boost, then okay, I think it's okay. But other than those people, be careful, be really careful, okay? Be really careful. NITTA is strong compared to the past existing, Dream Fest NITTA, as you can see here. But this guy is not stronger than Napoleon in terms of shot. Okay? If you're going with red, that's where you're supposed to compare. And as I said, this will be the standard from now on, I think. Okay? It's only my opinion, but I think I'm right. What do you guys think? Okay? Thanks for watching today, and please do subscribe and support my work, and hit the like button, and stay tuned for my next video. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be uploading another video today for sure, doing evaluation on the Dream Pot Gacha German characters. Alright, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and bye!